Love, joy, peace, and happiness. Why can't we all just get along in this world
Said I'm happy, I am free. No more chains holding me. I'm much better. Can't you see that I am happy as I can be? Say I'm happy, I am free. Ain't got no more chains holding me down. I'm much better.
Good morning, Reverend John Gibson. All of you down at the Johnston Post Office, good morning. Miss Deborah Paget, good morning. Miss Carol Phillips, good morning.
I don't want you to take your hand off the steering wheel. But what I need you to do right now is to wind your window down and let everybody on the road.
Good morning, Annie Stubbs. Good morning.
Listen here, tell them I'm happy. I am free. I ain't got no more chains.
Good morning, Joseph and Willie Campbell. Good morning.
That I am happy as I can be. Listen here, y'all. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for everything big and small that you done for me in my 24 years of living. I ain't been here long. In the time I've been here, I've been through some things. I've been unhappy, and I've been bound. But I thank you, Jesus, that you made a turn around in my life. I can walk with a smile on my face. I don't have to worry about crying in the middle of the night no more. I can walk around with my head held high, knowing that the Lord that brought me from a mile away. I got to tell them thank you. I got to tell them thank you.
Good morning, Cousin Ronald. Good morning, Laverne Hall. Miss Bernice Chin, Coach Edwards, Miss Daisy Jones, Willie and Diane Frazier, Linda Watkins, good morning. Minister LaShawn Ryan, good morning. Oh, yes, I am happy and I am free. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to appear here. Good morning, and there I am. There he is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Kathy Ellis. Good morning, Sandra Williams. Good morning, Bishop Hooper. Good morning, Miss Wickfall. Good morning, everybody from everywhere. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice, and we're going to be glad in it. We're excited to have you, and you a part of Morning Worship and Word. Very special broadcast on this morning. We're going to be talking to none other than the comical Benny Pope. Yep, we're going to be talking to him a little bit later on in the broadcast. But in the meantime, y'all know how we do this. We're going to continue with some good old gospel music. So good morning to everybody from everywhere. All right, here's the dedicated souls. All of my help.
All of my help.
Good morning.
All of my help. Come from Jesus. Come from the Lord. All of my help.
Good morning, Miss Woodfall. Tanya Campbell, Miss Jenny Simpson. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Mary Bean. Good morning.
You know what? Sometimes friends and family, they'll still scandalize your name. But I don't let that wear me, because all I need is already Jesus.
Good morning, Mama Georgia. Good morning. Good morning. I better sing that.
Everything that I have and everything that I am, everything that I'll ever be, I owe to Jesus. Said it picked me up, turned my life around, placed my feet on a very solid ground, the ground called the gospel of Jesus Christ. I wonder, do I have a witness here that don't mind telling somebody everything that you ever
Good morning, Miss Willie Mae Pixley. Miss Kendra West. Good morning.
go away through life. Yeah, Lord, yeah, Jesus, yeah, Jesus, yeah, Jesus. Can I get
You better holler.
I begin to get happy now, because I'm thinking about where the Lord brought me from and where He's taking me to. It makes my soul I begin to get excited. Can I get a witness? I'm just looking back over my life and seeing all the time that you put me through. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And Jesus, I'll never forget you.
Good morning, Miss Ruby
What
Lisa.
you done for me. Oh, I'll never forget you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the dedicated souls. All my help come from the Lord. Oh my goodness, that was all right to me. That was all right to me. Wow. All right. We're moving right along. This is Anointed Faith. This is Brother Michael and Patricia Cooley out of Dallas, Texas. I want to say congratulations to them on their first granddaughter. Yep, they just had their first granddaughter, and want to say congratulations to them and to their daughter. We call her Boo. Yeah, want to say congratulations to her. But this is the Anointed Faith with God is the only way. Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
No matter what you do, what you say, I know God is the only way. No matter what you do, what you say, I know God is the only way. Time after time, you try to do it on your own. But every time you do, you know it all goes wrong. You need to stop, wait.
Good morning, Madam President. Lovely night.
God is God, and He sits on the throne. No matter
Elaine Landy, good morning. Miss Doris Black.
There's no
Cousin Dorothy, good
for
morning.
not serving the Lord. He gave up his life just to
Tamika Watkins, good
save
morning.
us all.
Miss Annie Asfars. Brother Butch Asfars, good morning.
My way out. When I think of his
Minister Mary Bussey,
goodness,
we sure
you
will.
know it
We will
makes me
continue to lift him
want
up
to
in prayer.
shout. No matter what you do, what you say, or what you say, God is the only way. In my only way. No matter what you do, what you say, I know God is the only way. Only way. He's the only way. When I need direction, he's the only way. He's a compass for my soul, yeah. He's the only way. He won't lead me wrong, no, 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 no. He's the only way. No, he won't lead me wrong. He's the only way. As I look back over my life, he's the only way. I made a lot of wrong turns. He's the only way. But I decided to make up in my mind, yeah. He's the only that I would follow him all the way. And he had left me alone. I hadn't made a wrong turn, no. 'Cause he's the only way.
Good morning, Patricia Dublin. Good morning.
Father, for my mother being gone. He's a father for my father being gone, yo. I found out he's
Oh, yeah, God is the only way. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Who's coming in? Good morning. We're excited about this particular broadcast because we're going to be talking to none other than the legendary Benny Pope on this morning. We'll be up and close with him on this morning, so we're excited about that. In the meantime, we're moving right along. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven. I'll forgive their sin and heal their land. Good morning. Good morning, Ricky Jones.
There's a lot of things going on in the world. Some of it's right, some of it is wrong. If we would stand up and take our place,
Nathan Glanton, good morning.
my God's face. We the people that are called by His name. We the people, yeah. We the people, oh, that are called by His name. Oh, we the people. Listen, we
Good
got a lot
morning,
of
Vice
hate
Jude.
and a lot of crime. Seems like when you get a nickel, you got to spend a dime. But if the righteous would call on His name, I promise you things won't be the same. We the people that are called
Thank
by
y'all.
His name. We the people, yeah. Let me say it one more time. We got a lot of hate and a lot of crime. Seems like when you get a nickel, you got to spend a dime. But if the righteous would call on his name, I promise you things won't be the same.
We the people that are called by his name. We the people.
Yeah.
We the people that are called by his name. We the people.
You know what we got to do? We got to stand up, take our place. 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 Y'all help me say,
Stand up,
oh yeah, oh
take
yeah.
our place.
We need to stand.
Stand up,
Oh yeah.
take our
There's a lot going on in the world today.
stand up,
We need to take our,
place.
we need to rise,
Stand up,
take our place. If my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked way. Yes, sir. He'll heal the land.
Good morning, Dr. Alfonso
yeah.
McLean.
We need to stand, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stand and take our place. Yeah.
Oh, we need to stand up and take our place. We the people. That's by yours truly. I thank you for your kind words. And we just praise God for what he's allowed us to do. But I wanted to, I see Mama Patricia on here. Mama Patricia sent me a video of her cutting her grass. And I remember back in the, how did you have that saying, Mama Patricia? They like to go up and down, but I like to go round and round. Something she said. Well, she sent me a video. I saw the video, sent me a video, and I like to just laugh. I watched it. Yep. I watched it. I watched that video. I wish I'm I'm gonna see if I can get it to where I can show it on here. But she going round and round and round, round and round with that ride lawnmower, just going round and round and round. Or if I can get it, if I can download it, I'm gonna show it. I'm going I'm gonna show it. But when I looked at my in my messenger, and I said, what is this here? And I clicked on and saw the video, and there she is cutting the grass, just going round and round and round. And I remember what she said. She said a lot of them, when they cut grass, they like to go up and down, but I like to go round and round and round. Oh man! Good morning, brother Joey Baltnight. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hey, speaking of brother Joey Baltnight, we're looking forward to March 23rd and 24th. That's right, of 2024, the Lord spares, we're going to be headed to Silver Springs, Maryland. Yep, we're going to be headed there to be with our brother Joey Baltnight. So we're excited about that, and we're going to give details in case some of you want to travel down there along with us. All right, and so stay tuned for that. See, Miss Phoebe said she would like to see it. I know a bunch of folk would love to see it. If I can get it prepared tomorrow, I'm going to show it. It would have been good to show today though, because I got yeah. I when I got that video, I laughed because it just took me back to when she put in the comments when people like to cut her grass, they like to go up and down, and she like to go round and round. Wow. All right, y'all, we're inside morning worship and the word. I'm Bishop Billy Smith, and as I always say, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and we're going to be glad in it. All right, we want you to keep all bereaved families in prayer. All bereaved families in prayer. Want to continue to pray for the Bethel and Williams family and the Hot Spring Baptist Church family and the transitioning of Pastor Bethel. So we want to continue to lift them up in prayer. Also, those that we don't know by name, we are praying for you and your family that God will sustain you in this time. Nobody wants to feel or wants to see these things transpire, but unfortunately it's reality. And so what we can do is we can lift each other up in prayer and pray that God will comfort and keep and in the days ahead, we just pray that God will just sustain you, comfort you, and that He will just be with you. All right, and we just thank God for all of you. As I said on the other day, uh, Pastor Bethel was a special man. He was an encourager, and when I first put out, "You Don't Know My Story," Pastor Bethel took a bunch of CDs. He took a bunch of CDs and he passed them out in the state of Florida. Now he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that at all, but he did. And he was an encourager. He was a good man, and he was a fun man too. He loved to tell them jokes. Now he loved to do that, but he was a good man, and he's certainly going to be missed. And we are praying again for the Hot Spring Church family and the Williams and Bethel family. We're praying for you that God will sustain you. All right, we're gonna move right along because we're getting ready to talk to none other than the legendary Benny Pope in just a few. So we want you to stay tuned for that. And as we are preparing for that, take a wait a minute. Hold on. I got happy. I got ahead of myself there. All right, here we go. All right. Take a look at this, and we're coming back here on Morning Worship, and we're good morning, everybody.
Independent Churches United presents Spiritual Enlightenment and Learning Conference 2023, July 26th through July 28th, with powerful lectures and general sessions each night of the conference. Join Independent Churches United and the presiding Bishop Howard E. Franklin. In the general session, I see you First Assistant Bishop Asisa Merritt 7:30 on the 26th. July 27th lecture by Dr. Georgette T. Magwood. From Virginia Impartation on the 27th by Dr. Jacob Hobson. Prepare for the dynamic teaching of theological clinician Dr. Jake Gavan on the 27th and 28th. Then the general session at 7:30 will be blessed with the Metropolitan's address by the presiding Bishop Howard E. Franklin on the 27th. The morning of the 28th, noted author and speaker Dr. A. Jerome Butler. Also in the morning session on the 28th, impartation by the State of Georgia Prelate Bishop Samuel Christian. Prepare for high praise in the general session at 7:30 p.m. with world-renowned preacher Bishop Dr. Rosa William. All services will be held at Macedonia of Grovetown, 304U N Court, Grovetown, Georgia. You can register for this life-changing conference at icuchurches.org. Come and be blessed.
All right, and we're going to be talking more with all of those who are participating on the ICU conference that's coming to Georgia. We're going to be talking to them this week. So we want you to stay tuned for that on the broadcast. All right, good morning again to everybody everywhere. Let me see what Mama Patricia just said. She said, don't do it. Well, okay. All right. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. All right. Let me think about it. Good morning, Miss Laverne Carr. good morning. Good morning, Ellen Keita, Miles, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. But if you were in there for 4 hours outside, ooh, God is good. That's what I'm gonna tell everybody. Be careful with this heat. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Just be careful with this heat because it is unusually hot. Yes, it is. It is unusually hot, and it will make you. I'll tell you one thing: it will make you live right. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to everybody who's tuning in on Morning Worship and Word. Again, we're going to be interviewing none other than the legendary Benny Pope, and we're going to be talking to him a little bit later on in the broadcast. So we're excited about that. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why everything is trying to be comical. You know, that was me fighting the fly. I'm in warfare already. Fighting the fly. No, yeah. Good morning, cousin Dorothy. Good morning to everybody, everywhere. All right, we're gonna move right along, and want you to see this, and then we're going to continue with more of morning worship and word. So, good morning to everybody, everywhere. Take a look at this. We'll be right back. All right, WBTK, the word, and there you see it, www.wbtktheword.com. All you got to do is type that in, go to the website, hit listen now, and you are connected to the radio station, WBTK, the word. All right, you see that video? That video was done by none other than our very own Miss Belle Key. And speaking of Belle Key, it's her birthday. Yes, it is. Happy birthday to Miss Belle. Happy birthday to you from your friends here on Morning Worship and Word. Good morning, Cousin Ruth. Good morning to everybody everywhere. All right, we're gonna move right along. And play some more music, and then we are going to hear from none other than the one and only Benny Pope. All right. Here's a appointed out of Aiken, South Carolina with Lord, you've been good to me. Good morning.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my uncle, the late James Sapp Staple. He used to sing this song down at an old church in the woods called Friendship Baptist Church. And I hope I can sing it like him. Say, Lord, 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 you've been good to me. Oh, Lord, 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 you've been good to me. Say, Lord, 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 you've been good to me. Say, my soul from sinning. Can I say it again? Say, Lord, 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 you've been good to me. Oh, Lord, 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 you've been good to me.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Lord, Lord, I love you. You've been better to me than I've been to myself. Can I tell you a few things that the Lord has been good? You kept me from the dangers, seen and unseen. You kept my family all doing fine. Say, Lord, you've been good. You've been good. You've been good. Can I go just a Father? Can I go just a little Father? That virus attacked my body. I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but God, you've been good. myself. I get happy all by myself when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all he done for me. My soul cries out, yeah, Jesus, I want to thank you.
Good morning, Catherine Jones. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
All right, that good talk. Something serious now. All right, all right. All right, all right. Y'all take a listen to this, and we're coming right back here on Morning Worship and Word. Good morning.
Check out Benny Pope's upcoming play.
Guess what the name of it is? Who got the body? Who got the body?
This hilarious play brings you back as he is left in charge of handling funeral arrangements for his dearly departed neighbor.
Lord Herbert done mess around and die.
Watch the melee that ensues as he clashes with the family.
I need to shoot around here. I'm gonna shoot.
This is one funeral you don't want to miss.
Who got the body? July 29th at 7:30 p.m. at Hardin Auditorium over there in Evans. General admission tickets is $40. VIP tickets is $70. Now, you're going to have to go to www.bennypope.com to get the rest of it. That's BENNYPOPE.com.
Well, that's going to be something. I can't wait to talk to him. And we can talk to him in just a few seconds. But before we do that, listen, there is the grand opening, the dedication to the church, talking about Trumpet and Zion Fellowship Ministries, and where the host pastor is Bishop Alfred E. Williams. We will be there sharing with them on August the 6th at 3 p.m. And it's located at 520 Martha Drive, Anderson, South Carolina. So we're excited about that. Also, don't forget about the Anointed Voices is going to be celebrating their anniversary on July the 29th. Free admission. Doors open at 3 p.m. Program starts at 4 p.m. at the Batesburg Leesville Leisure Center, located at 227 Highland Avenue in Batesburg, South Carolina. All right, don't forget about that. And there's a whole lot of groups are going to be there, and yours truly will be the MC, along with Miss Felicia Key. That is the mother of LaBelle. All right, and Shout Fest. Shout Fest is going to continue. The Emoji Village will be hosting the Unity Weekend Kickoff event, and it's going to take place on Saturday, October the 21st at 11 a.m. from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Beverly D. Clyburn Generations Park, 700 McHenry Holland Drive, Aiken, South Carolina. All right. Now, we're going to do more of this later on, but I believe that my guest has arrived. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I introduce to you none other than the legendary Benny Pope.
Oh, you talking to me? Oh, hey, yeah. Hey.
Yep.
I'm sorry you called me off guard. I was being nosy. That's why I'm here on the porch early, because you got to catch the neighbors and things early so you can be in the business early. I mean, because I don't be participating in gossip and stuff just to be gossip. I just need to know what to pray for. That's why. Hey, good morning. How y'all? That's where people think you be gospel, just be gospel. You be gospel, so you know what to pray for.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I freed somebody. I'll lift their hand.
You just gave revelation right there.
Yep. Somebody, I'll lift their hand and receive it.
Yeah, you just gave revelation right there. You know.
Good morning.
I knew it was going to be this kind of morning. I already knew that. I already knew it was going to be that kind of morning.
No, I am very. Don't let it fool you. I'm very. Well, let me stop. Quiet sometimes.
You ain't quiet. You ain't quiet by a long shot. Yeah. You are not quiet. All right, y'all. Listen, this is the one and only Benny Pope, and you've been seeing the commercial of his one-man comedy show And Benny, tell them a little bit about yourself, because I'm gonna be learning too while you telling us about yourself. Tell us a little bit about.
All right. Well, first of all, it is an honor. I'm honored and humble for real, to that you would have me on your show. I have followed you and followed your ministry and followed this program, and you are a blessing to the CSRA, and I consider it a privilege and an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
but I am Benny Pope. I was born and raised right here in South Carolina, out here in the north side of Lincoln. Um, Many of you know probably know my parents. My father is Deacon January Pope Sr., and my mother is the late Grace Settles Pope. And so I was born the seventh of 8 sons to my parents.
Mm.
So that gave me the honor of being the tattletale, as well as being, that one that by the time they got to me and my little brother, their arms were tired. So we didn't do that older thing. But right there in the schools of Aiken, I then later on to for the Clemson University, where I majored in micro. And after some time here, I ended up to Maryland for 20 back in December on paper.
Excuse me, Benny, you breaking up real bad. Can you
Okay.
move to another area or something? Because you sound like a robot now.
Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna fix that. I had to change something with the laptop situation because of an internet issue,
Okay.
and so I'm going to try my best to fix that.
All right.
Sorry, y'all, technical
Oh no,
difficulties.
take your time. Take your time.
I love when they say that in church. Take your time. Take your time. So is it working now? I'm scared to move now.
Yeah, you clear now. Yeah, you clear.
Okay, but I'm gonna stay right here like a robot.
Yeah.
And we'll try not to move.
Yeah,
So
you good.
I don't know what I need to go back over again, what y'all missed.
You probably do. You probably do if you can remember it. Yeah,
Yes, I remember it all.
All right, go ahead.
I was saying I was born and raised right here in Aiken, South Carolina. I My parents are Deacon January Pope Sr., and my mother is the late Grace Settles Pope. So many of you probably know them from different churches and things in the area because we stayed in church. So if you're in the church world here, you probably knew them. Um, I was educated in the Aiken County school system. Later went to Clemson University, go Tigers, where I majored in microbiology.
All right.
So I guess I use both sides of my brains, as that organized science side versus the theater side, which is a big part of my life. Um, I lived in Maryland for about 20 years up until this past December. I moved back here to the area. Um, and I tell people I'm back here on paper, but a lot of my work still takes me around the country, etc. So, um, as you know, I have a big theater side, and so I've done a lot, ranging from my comedy character Sal all the way to I'm also Shakespearean trained in classical theater.
Yeah.
So I can go from talking about hey y'all to rebellious subjects, enemies to peace. So I guess that's why people like Bishop say something wrong with me. I guess because I kind of have to do all that in my mind. So
Wow, man! But I've seen your work though. I've seen your work, bits and pieces of it, and you are good at what you do. You're good at
well,
what you do, and we're excited about this one man comedy show. Now, I told you to bring Sal. Where is Sal?
I don't know. He gets shy coming on camera sometimes because he don't like all this technology stuff and things. And plus, he said, he got all that hair, and he was like,
It's
it's
hot out.
muggy out here, and his fro trying to tighten up. But yeah, but Sal, one reason why you might notice I'm out on the porch this morning.
Uh huh.
We don't say porch; it's the porch. And so, most the 90% of Sal's time is spent outside. So you'll notice in his plays, everything takes place from the front porch.
Uh-huh.
That way he can stay into everything and keep the neighbors right.
Wow. Wow. Now you know what? It's a simple concept, but it's comical. I mean, it's really funny. I'm looking at when we play the video of the commercial, and I'm laughing. I'm just laughing. I'm just it's just funny, and it's amazing how something can be simple but comical. Explain.
No, you hit it right on the head. That's the beauty of creativity sometimes. All around us, we have these moments every day, our life experiences, our families. I mean, you can look around in your own family and just start laughing, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
just a different character. And the bigger thing is that you can look at yourself and laugh. I can look at myself and laugh about a whole lot of things, you know. But you are so right, and that's one of the things when we did "Who Is You Hollering At" 2 years ago in Baltimore. One of the main reviewers, they say not to be scared of anybody, but as an actor, I'm scared of this guy named Max Garner because he's like the reviewer of Maryland. He
Hmm.
actually reviewed my show, and one of the most humbling things he said was the show was very relatable and very real. Now, this is a man of who happens to be white and come from a very different background, and a lot of my stuff is based on what people probably from the black community, particularly in the South, would relate to. But he said he could he could relate to a lot of the similar personalities, and the fact
Wow.
that even cross culturally he got it. And one of the things he said in his review, I remember he said it was very very funny, but the stuff was relatable, and that's what I love about Sal, because Sal is just down home. He is the person you would know, and he was really inspired because that character for me started out. It was going to be a play back
Hmm.
in 2009. I started writing a play that was going to have multiple people in it, but I was talking to my brother. I was living in Maryland at the time. I was talking to my brother. I said, I developed this character, but I'm seeing him more as a stand-up character. So Sal, since 2009, was really a stand-up character. And just how that got started was my brother. I told him about it, let's say back September of like 2007. And then December, he was like, that character you was talking about? He said, my church, we're putting together our New Year's Eve service, and we're going to do it different. It's going to be more like a family night type thing with entertainment, just it's not this traditional. And he said, why don't you come and do that character? And that could be like, a launch of that. And how we do that sometimes when God has given us a seed,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna put that back in the bag because I know you gave it to me to use and plant, but you know,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
ain't ready for it. And so he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I was just talking at the time, plan and bring. Okay, well, here's an opportunity. But we do that all the time when God, give us something. It's like, and so I did it. It was a lady there afterwards came to me. I'm having a Mother's Day thing. Can you come and I was like, no, ma'am. This was like a one-time thing, just testing it out. Blah, blah. But
Hmm.
can you still come do it? And then she said those words. Sometimes somebody will give you a word and it'll just change. And she said, I'm paying such and such. I was like, okay. You see, y'all was expecting stuff spiritual, but I'm just saying,
I was waiting
sometimes
on
you
it too,
just
but
keep
I
it
was
real.
bring.
That was a word.
I was.
And so after that, then I went to her show. And then after that, like people coming out, you have a card because I want you to do this. And next thing I know, I was doing churches, things like that. And then somebody even asked me, I even ended up writing for two different churches, mystery theater based on Sal. So what I would do, Sal would be like the mystery person who would solve the crime, but members of that church would, in this case, this church was the first church I did it for. They were like very like very structured to the max. So they had like auditions for the parts and stuff when they saw the script and everything. And so, yeah, two of the ladies for the main part, I think they had a little beef because the other one got the part. Yeah, but anyway, that's a whole different show.
See where you're going.
See what you they really did. I found all this stuff out later. I was like, and so, but anyway, yeah. So this whole mystery dinner theater thing, even evolved from it. So in 2021, I was working. I've done like 8 plays for Arena Players in Baltimore. And everybody, please remember this. And if you're in the Baltimore area, go by Arena Players Inc. Or look it up. It's the oldest continuously running Black founded theater in the country. And their artistic director said he had saw my character. He said, "Why don't you make a play out of it?" I said, "You know what? That was the first intent." And so after I did, he read it and actually put me in their 2021-2022 season.
Wow.
And so, of course, being in their season, that's why the reviewers were there. That's why, it was like, okay. And plus, that was during the pandemic. So it was kind of a, we had to have a limited audience and all that. But, it still went through and still did. But, simple things. And one of the things people say was like, you know what? I saw my granddaddy, or I saw so and somebody in their family. So, yeah, you're right. It's simple, but it's funny.
It's funny. I'm telling you. And that's just the clip, the video or the commercial.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I hate. I told you this last night. I cannot be there, but
That's
I wanted
okay.
to be there. And
I mean, we have to do another one.
And we talked about that too. We talked about that too.
Yeah, we're gonna keep talking about that because that has to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. We talking about bringing them here, in our little area here. We know he big time and everything.
Oh, see.
Boy, you got me. You got these folk laughing too. When you said, I was waiting for you to say something spiritual.
That was spiritual.
She said, and then look like you got tears in your eyes when you looked up. And she said something to me that really changed my life. She said, "Money." I'm looking for something.
Hey, I don't know about nobody else. That's one thing about me. I don't try to be all deep and everything. I was like,
I know that's right.
With it, I don't know about nobody else, but a check will make me run. It will. I happen to be a runner and a dancer, and so I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying you have to put me off your show and things. Hey, I mean, who don't want who don't want a nice check every now and then? And big as I am, you could tell I like checks and like to eat. So hey, I mean, that just is what it is.
Well, that's what I like. That's what I like about you. You down to earth. Now, when I first met you, it was at your short tenure at WAAW.
Right.
Yeah, you were there for a little while, and then and that's how we connected. Then we saw you on then you called us one day on one of the broadcasts.
Yes.
Yeah, and we laughed. As I said,
yeah, because y'all was cutting up down there, and I had to get in the car. I almost got in trouble, but I had fun when I get in trouble.
Yeah, we just. Is she on here? Let me see if she on here.
See, you start stuff, Bishop. Y'all pray for me. Put your hands toward the TV. The computer or the phone.
Miss Donna, if you on here, let us know.
That's right. I had to stop cutting up so much.
Yeah, Miss Donna, if you on here, let me know. Or just text me. That's what you do.
Oh boy.
You better quit, Betty. You better quit. You get a text.
Y'all witnesses, all my witnesses out there. See, I'm just sitting here trying to talk about, me in this show and just talk about the goodness of the Lord and checks. That's all I'm trying to do. Either one. Thank you.
She know we love her. But she was good about doing it though. That phone, I got a little tone on my phone, boy. Every time
Yes.
All right, but listen. So tell us. They say it's the chicks for.
Thank you. See, they know. See, the people know. The people can relate. The people know that. You know, your people will well talk. If you on this broadcast, you well talk.
Yeah.
You know the truth. Hey, you know the truth when you hear it.
You feel something?
I felt that.
You felt
See, I'm not
Let
supposed
me
to
see
be
how
acting this
let me
crazy this early.
let me see how you feel about when I say $5,000.
See, I can't run because I'm gonna mess up my phone. Oh, look me. You say $5, I'm a. You was way up there. That's good. I was like, you say 5, and I'm ready.
5,000 is where you pass out.
Right. That's they bringing you sheets and
Yeah,
bringing you water like they
they,
used. The nurses don't do like they used to do.
ain't that something?
I don't know what then. And I go to church in Mary, and one thing I have a good friend. She's a nurse, and the problem is at the first. I can't talk about nobody's church. I would talk about the First Baptist Church of Glen Island, where Pastor John Kenneth Jenkins Senior is my
Mm.
pastor.
Uh-huh.
The nurses, you can't depend on them no more because my friend Michelle is a nurse. Where you go, all I see is a white coat running. Like you supposed to be going to catch her.
Mm-hmm.
Her stethoscope over here, her radio or CB walkie talkie, whatever they have. It's over in aisle section 2, aisle 3. Like where you going? See, you could depend on to bring you a good sheet every now and then, and a mint if your sugar didn't drop this stuff in some water. I don't know what didn't happen to the nurses at the churches and things.
Now
But anyway,
I've seen a real life situation. I'm not gonna call where I was or whatever, but a lady.
see, you about to get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm about. I better stop. But
What
yeah,
she did though.
no, the lady, she was kind of big, and they were praying for her, and she was going back, and the person was behind her, and they were supposed to be there to catch her, but they stepped back, and the lady just boom hit the floor.
And what was the problem? I mean, Bishop, I mean, there's expectations, but then there are expectations. You about to bring Sal out there. How'd she gonna catch her? Because Sal was saying, now Now when they come up, see that be on the leadership fault. Cause y'all need to get them in front of something like a pew or something where when they fall, it'll break it. Cause people all the thing, they gotta catch the next 5 people in line. Nah, that's leadership. That's on leadership. They need to be ready to catch the peoples and things. But y'all, we got eyes. We can see. We can see. You know what? That's not gonna end well. You know, the blessing gonna be there, but it's not gonna end well in the physical. See, that was a word right there. And so, you're gonna have to reteach these people. They're like, why did they bring him on? So you got to reteach them tomorrow after I get out. But yeah, that was on leadership fault. He know you got eyes. You can see. Okay, you know what? This is a different situation. This is a different anointing. This needs to be in front of something to catch the fall anointing. Nah,
Listen,
that's common sense. See,
listen there, listen. You done messed me up.
what?
You
You
done,
just
you done.
invited. You the one invited me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but you done messed me up. I'm up here. I got water in my eyes. Miss Pastor Wright said, "Not going to end well."
She said, "What?"
Said it ain't gonna end well.
It's not going. And you know that. That's why that was on the leadership. He was like, "Come over here, baby. Come over here. I
Oh
need
my goodness!
1, 2,
All right,
3, 4, 5 ushers. Come around. Come. 5 nurses. Five of my people come around. So yeah. Let's just see.
all
Oh, I'm
right.
just.
I'm gonna read some of these comments because you done messed up.
I'm just be saying.
You done messed up. Lovelet, who's the president of Morning Worship and Word, said, "We wish that you had." Oh, she's asking, "Is there any shows near Florida?"
Oh, I received that. Not yet, but I received that.
See
Not
there?
yet, but Florida. We had next show will be in Baltimore. I'm working with some folks in Greenville, and now working with somebody in Johnson.
Yeah. Yep.
But hey, but we have some folks from Florida that's actually coming to this show. So yeah, if you can reach out to me and you have any ideas about Florida and a great market down there to do something like this, hey, BennyPope.com and hit contact and contact me.
All right. That sounds like a plan there.
Yeah,
Minister
that's a
LaShawn
great
said,
question.
she said that we're gonna have to do a play together or something.
Oh yeah, LaShawn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
He says
got to.
we'll.
She ain't gonna stay in character long enough though. We ain't gonna get past her because she gonna be laughing and crying.
I
That's
just
all you
want
do,
to
laugh
say
and
she got to be in the audience.
cry. She said, "Well, laughing and crying." Now you know she gets every time doing like this. Even on her show, she was used to do that because she can't stop laughing. LaShawn, I gotta
Yeah.
make sure you ready. I gotta make sure you're ready.
Yeah. And she laughed. You can tell it's gonna be on because if she start laughing and her head go down and her
Yes.
and the shoulders come up like this here, it's over.
Yes.
It's over. Good morning, Evelyn Davis. Good morning. Listen, we're here with the legendary Benny Pope. He is a actor, comedian. As you can see that today, because he got me already crying, and I ain't. The show ain't till the 29th. So
The 20 the 29th at 7:30 at Hardin Auditorium in
that's right.
Evans, 7022 Evans Town Center Boulevard. And that's located inside. I've been telling people this. It's located inside of the Columbia County Public Library, big beautiful building. And you would never imagine there's a theater in there because it's the library, but wonderful, beautiful theater in there. So and you can
Wow.
get your
All right.
tickets at www.bennypope.com. That's BennyPope.com. See, I got that simple name because I was the seventh of eight sons to my parents. So I say by the time they got to me, they ran out of creativity. It's like, that's it. No Benjamin. We ain't gonna get no big. Okay, that's all right. So yes.
Miss Robin Andrews now. Miss Robin Andrews is one of the co-owners of the Blue Collar here in Johnston restaurant. Great
Oh,
restaurant. Yeah. She said that's her area. So I don't know. She might be in attendance. We might have to get together and do something and bring you here in the area because well we are. We're gonna do that because
no,
we
we
talked
were.
about that
Yeah, I'm
last
about to
night.
say. Wait a minute. Wait. You missed that meeting. Even though we had a chat.
No, you didn't either. No, he didn't come on here and try to act like I
We are
forgot.
gonna do that.
Yeah,
We
you
are
did.
gonna
You
do
did
that.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Robin said that she's going to have to attend. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody on here gonna have to attend, y'all. I mean, I'm for real. We have my. I love. We were kind of talking about this previously. I love local and intimate type settings because it does something with my creativity. With the energy in the room is, and just so that everybody know how my shows are based. So this is a one man play.
Mm-hmm.
So and my first play, Who Is You Hollering At? It's written under the same format. So I'm the only character. My name is Sal. I'm a 74-year-old, and I live in a neighborhood that's going under gentrification. So what that has
Mm-hmm.
done, so many areas around the country, are is experience that, or I mean, some beyond that now because that concept has been. So what that does are
Mm-hmm.
people who have like lived in a certain neighborhood for a long time, they don't know their neighbors anymore because they are of an age and their children have moved on to different areas. And particularly these are sometimes usually urban areas, so the children are gone and maybe now in the suburbs or states or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so these people who have grown up together in the neighborhood, they have all these new people there now. So my concept is the neighbors on either side of me, they are original. So we kind of grew up in the neighborhood, not grew up as children, but grew up as adults because we bought our houses in the same way. So And then the neighbor across the street is the son of one of our original neighbors. But then there's two. You have Tom and Taylor from Iowa, which I have a hard time relating to them. And then the the, the neighbors across in front of me to the right, a very young, up and coming professional African American couple. But me being a 74-year-old, there's certain things that we even have differences is now because a lot, and that's a lot of times the black community, we're very diverse even within our own community. A lot of times, different
Mm-hmm.
experiences from different places, and even now, generationally. Like I have a conversation with my dad, and he was like, because I took him to his church last weekend, the lady put the camera up there to do the live right before the sermon, and he just asked me like a couple of days ago. I meant to ask you, when that girl went up there and put that thing up down there, what was that? I said, oh, that's the camera because they were doing the live of the sermon. And then I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I got to explain to him what live is.
Mm-hmm.
So I explained, and he was like, oh, that's what they be talking about. I was like, yes.
Mm.
So even generationally, like different, there's differences.
Yeah,
So
man.
all of that comes out into play. And the unique thing is I have to write these so that it's not like me and you having a conversation now. If I were to write what we a transcript talking, but if you weren't saying anything, and I have to then paint the picture and what I'm saying, but also the next sentence has to be me responding to what you said. So that's
Mm-hmm.
where the fun and the challenge of me writing this comes in, because I have to essentially make the audience see these people, and that's one of the big things the reviewer said, and people who come to the show say, you know what, I saw Ola Mae, who is my wife. I saw Fatback, who is my neighbor
Mm-hmm.
across the street.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's his name. I saw
Man,
Fatback's dog. So that's what makes this a
wow.
unique production.
Wow. Well, we're gonna play this commercial, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm not gonna hold up your time, man. You blessed me through this laughter today.
It's good like a
You-
medicine.
it is-
Be ye healed.
hey,
Yes.
you get that when you get like that, you get that LaShawn spirit. Oh
Mm,
God,
yes. That one.
that one.
Trying to get us.
Y'all, we'll be right back with more Brother Benny Pope. Take a listen to this. We'll be right back.
Check out Benny Pope's upcoming play.
Guess what the name of it is? Who got the body? Who got the body?
This hilarious play brings you back as he is left in charge of handling funeral arrangements for his dearly departed neighbor.
Lord Herbert done mess around and die.
Watch the melee that ensues as he clashes with the family.
I need to shoot around here. I'm gonna shoot.
This is one funeral you don't want to miss.
Who got the body? July 29th at 7:30 p.m. at Hardin Auditorium over there in Evans. General admission tickets is $40. VIP tickets is $70. Now you're gonna have to go to www.bennypope.com to get the rest of it. That's BENNYPOPE.com.
The spelling for me.
What spelling?
It's how you spell it. You have to go to www.bennypope.com, and that's the way you say it. Is that that's the comical part of me. Boy.
Oh my God. But I get a lot of this inspiration. I always love telling people about the inspiration of this comes from all the patriarchs of our family.
Mhm.
I mean, growing up, I had a lot of great uncles and great aunts on both sides of my family, the Pope side and the Settles side, and the Dandy side, and the Williams side. Oh yeah, I part Williams too. Yeah, the Red Spring Williams though.
Oh really?
But yes.
Okay.
So, but one of the things that I was thinking about, me and my brother was talking about now, especially it being like revival season, as we call it here. We were reminiscing about how a lot of my great uncles and great aunts and things like that who lived up north, as we called it,
Hmm.
um, they would actually arrange their summer vacations around when their home church's revival and stuff was, and come home that
Hmm.
week.
Hmm.
And I just loved going to my grandparents' house when those great uncles and aunt come home, because it was just so much loudness and laughter, and I mean, it was just so. And they would just say things the way it came. Whatever
Yeah.
in it is, that's just how it's
Yeah.
coming out.
That's right.
And they had all the love in the world behind it. Like, you must be Grayson JP, ugly little boy. And that was love. That was, you're a scar kid now, but back then that was like, oh my God, my uncle loves me. My aunt loves me. And
It
so
didn't
that's
feel
it. And
like
so
it,
I
but
got a lot of inspiration from there.
we must came from the same families because on both sides of mine, boy, they and my cousins are on here today, boy, they could call you so many names.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can call you so many names, and then I guess you understood later that it was out of love and affection, but at the time,
exactly.
why you
Exactly.
calling me that
And that's
name?
what a lot of my character gives. Well, I mean, it's just come to church, but it's sometimes out of passion. That's just, and a lot of people that expression, that's just express themselves. Uh-oh.
Okay, you breaking up again.
I,
You breaking
yeah,
up.
I
It's
saw you flash.
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
were like,
breaking up
boom.
again.
I have to freeze up and then it stops.
Yeah, yeah. It's But listen, I enjoyed this, man. I
I did
enjoyed this.
too.
I enjoyed this. You got to come back,
I will.
and then we're gonna bring you in the area so that we
Yes,
can.
we're gonna talk next week, start next week, because I'm a person. When I do something, I do it now. So be ready.
LaShawn said she told you to hold your head right.
Well, this is so awkward anyway, because I was supposed to be using my laptop, but then I had a technical issue, so I'm doing my phone. So
Oh yeah,
I'm giving you the best I got.
yeah. So that's what it is, Sean. That's why he like that. He giving you the best he got.
The best I got. Thank you.
Uh oh. I feel.
But see,
Uh-oh.
I'm prepared though, because I'm seated. Sometimes you have to lay on hands with seated. Let people stay seated when you see that might not end well. That's what see. I just thought about that. I'm just trying to help the people. I'm just trying to help the people. Like no, you stay seated. I'm coming to you. The anointing coming to you today. The glory coming to you. Mm-mm. I'm helping somebody. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is none other than the legendary Benny Pope. And I promise you, you think this is you come out there July 29th and you will hear the whole conclusion of the matter.
Yeah, because it's early, y'all. This early for me. It's early.
Oh,
I'll be
you
on the
ain't used to.
broadcast, but I'll be like sitting laying down still. Be like, when my first meeting online? 9:30. Okay, yeah, I got 10 more minutes.
Now listen, those the tickets are still available, right?
They are still available. VIP going really quick, and we have some more of the other ones, but they're going too. So I will get on there. Get on there today, not tomorrow, but right now.
Right now.
www.bennypope.com.
Hey,
There,
hey,
you
hey.
see, I felt it too. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, not tomorrow.
But right now, yes.
Right now. Right now.
Yes.
That means somebody you know how to preach that. Move now. Move.
Move now. Move now. I love my church experiences. They made me who I am.
I remember.
I just still need y'all ushers and nurses to get it together though.
I remember one time that I was at this church and the preacher told the lady to run, but the lady couldn't run. So he said, "You ain't gonna run? Run." He said, "Well, if you can't run, skip." And she just starts skipping through.
See, I'm done. May the Lord watch between me and thee. Oh Lord, you're gonna have to just totally revamp for tomorrow because we will return. He will return to regular schedule in the word tomorrow. But for now, it's chaos.
You just talked about real life experiences. I'm just telling you about a real life experience.
And that is
It's just-
real life. And
Yeah.
it's so much every day, all day, and there's a time and place for everything. And obviously, this is the time for us to
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Man, I hate your phone breaking up. But listen, I enjoyed you, man. I really, and they did too. They're sitting out. I don't know if you can see these comments or not, but they're sitting.
Hold on. I look at the comments.
Look at what's wrong with the picture. You just standing. Look how you. Somebody need to. I hope somebody screenshot this. Do y'all see the picture? Please, somebody screenshot this. I can't do it. Screenshot this. Now this is gonna have to be used somewhere. I believe he gone. Oh, LaShawn. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, he go. Y'all give it up. Give it up for none other than Mr. Benny Pope. I tell you now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have a ticket to see that one-man comedy show, and if you think that's something, he wouldn't even Sal today. He was just Benny Pope. Just imagine him being Sal. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be off off the hinges, boy. I tell you, that is something else. That is something else. All right, listen. Here's more information about it right here on Morning Worship and Word.
Check out Benny Pope's upcoming play.
Guess what the name of it is? What? Who got the body? Who got the body?
This hilarious play brings you back as he is left in charge of handling funeral arrangements for his dearly departed neighbor.
Lord Herbert done mess around and die.
Watch the melee that ensues as he clashes with the family.
I need to shoot around here. I'm gonna shoot.
This is one funeral you don't want to miss.
Who got the body? July 29th at 7:30 p.m. at Hardin Auditorium over there at Evans. General admission tickets is $40. VIP tickets is $70. Now you're gonna have to go to www.bennypope.com to get the rest of it. That's BENNYPOPE.com.
Oh man. Thank you, President and Vice President, for sending me this picture. I'm finna hold on, I'm gonna upload it. You probably gonna come back on when I show it. When I show this. But I thought I was the only one caught that. But I'm getting ready to show. I hope you had a good time. I hope you laughed. And laughter is good. It's medicine for the soul. And as you can see, and I know Mr. Benny, he loves the Lord. And God has gifted him with a talent to be able to make people laugh and be happy and to have joy. All right, so we are country living at its best. The satellites from space wouldn't even reach this. Well, Benny, I'm finna do something. I'm finna do something right now. I'm finna do something, and I may have to pay for it later, but I'm gonna have to pay for it later because I'm gonna have to get this picture right here. I want you to see how you was when you left off the broadcast. I just want you to see it, and I got to show it. I'm gonna have to show it. I just want you to see how you was looking. He is right. That's that's the last image we got of you, Benny. That was the last image we got of you right there. Thank you, Love Letter and Miss Brittany. Thank y'all for sending that to me. That's it right there. He just smiling. He just smiling. He just early. It is probably a good breeze out there and everything, and all that, and everything. It's probably a good breeze out there, and he just in heaven. Look at him, y'all. Just look at him. He in heaven. He is in heaven. Now you know that's all right. Brother Benny Pope is enjoying himself. He is in heaven. That's right. We can see his nostrils, everything. We can look way up there. Uh-oh, Mama Georgia done said something, so I got to stop. I got to you can get many captions from this, though. It's like, I'm glad to be here. I am happy. I am so glad to be here. It's early. Or you could, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? do you smell what Benny is cooking? I'm finna go. I got to go. I'm finna go for real. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I don't know about y'all. I needed this. This is good to me. This was good. This was good. Do you smell what Benny? We can tell all his checks cleared the bank. He looks healthy. And oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Wait a minute, who's this and popped up in here saying somebody named Anthony Richards said, oh, okay. Uh-oh. What's going on here? All right. Good morning. Y'all, it's time for me to go. Let me take this picture down, but this is just so funny. This is so funny. I wish I had the music of the Wrestler Rock. I'd play it. I'd play it. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you were blessed by this. And listen, we're going to see you tomorrow for morning worship and word. And we just thank God for Mr. Benny Pope being a guest on morning worship and word. As I always say, I love y'all to life. Ain't nothing you can do about it because I love you to life. And I pray that you have a blessed rest of the day. All right. God bless you.
Love.